Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to show you guys a easy meal that you can put together. Now, I am not putting it in a Ziploc bag and freezing it. I'm actually going to cook it today because it's easy. I'm not going to be home today. I've got a friend coming over and we're going to go shopping. Today's her birthday, if all works out. So I just want to tell you, I bought a big family pack of chicken. I did not look to see how much chicken it was. It was just large chicken breast, boneless, skinless. I cooked it this morning. In fact, the steam's still coming off of it. I roughly chopped it up. You're going to add that to a Ziploc bag if you want to make this into a freezer meal. You're going to add in some fire roasted tomatoes right into your Ziploc bag. Do not buy regular diced. I find that the fire roasted tomatoes really make this recipe. You can just tell the difference. I don't know what the difference is. You can just tell the difference. Now, the actual recipe, I'm just going to say, something's not right here. Okay, hopefully this is going okay. I've got a new camera and it's all a learning experience for me this week. So I will put the original recipe either on the screen and then you guys can, take a picture of it and that way you have it, or you can write it down, pause the video and write it down. If I can't do that, I will put it down below in the description box. So we've got chicken, we've got fire roasted tomatoes. I am making this a little bit bigger because I'm having company this evening. I did not drain my black beans, but you can drain your black beans if you wish. I'm just dumping everything in. So we've got our black beans. It calls for green chilies. I am just using the Aldi brand Rotel. Another thing of black beans. Now all of this will go straight into your Ziploc bag. And that's probably why it tells you to drain it, so it's not so much liquid that has to be put into a bag. And that is fine. So if you do it as a freezer meal, I definitely would drain. I would drain everything, but because it's not the tomatoes, but definitely the beans. This is a drained can of whole kernel corn. We're going to dump that in. And that is it. That is going to go in your freezer, in a freezer bag. And then the next day you're going to get up, you're going to thaw your meal out that's in the freezer bag. You're going to throw it all into this crock pot, or your crock pot, not mine. And then you are going to simply add in chicken broth. And it calls for one thing of taco seasoning, but because I make it bigger, because I am all for making soups like this. This is tortilla soup, by the way. If I'm making soups like this, I want them to last a couple of days. I want to be able to eat on it and enjoy it. If you want more corn, certainly add more corn. But I got to tell you, I don't want to be TMI, but it's like corn and I do not get along. So I half the corn in the recipe. And then you're just going to simply add in, and I'm doing this one-handed. I'm going to have to, here we go, I found it. You're going to add in your chicken broth. Here we go. Going to add in your chicken broth. And I just like to fill it till it's nice and covered. If you like a lot of broth, then definitely add as much chicken broth. So I probably stop there. I'm going to give this a quick stir and I'll be right back. Here it is all stirred up. I'm going to add in my taco seasoning and stir that up. I'm going to put the lid on it and then I'm just going to let this cook on low until I get back. If I taste it and I feel like it's not seasoned enough, certainly add a little bit more taco seasoning, but I find that 2 packets is enough for us. It's got great flavor. I mean, you have the fire roasted tomatoes, the Rotel, the chicken broth makes it really good. Now, you do not have to use this I can't even talk. This much chicken. But my husband likes his soup with a lot of meat in it. He likes a lot of bulk. I'm all about the broth and the veggies, and he's more about the meat. This gives us both, so we're good. I'm going to add this in. I'm going to stir it up. Before I put the lid on it, I'll show it to you. Okay, there it is all stirred. I'm just going to simply put my lid on it. And it is on low, as you can see here. And I'm just going to let it do its thing. So since it is my friend's birthday, I made her a pan of brownies. She's not a cake girl. She's a brownie girl. She's a cookie girl. So this was easy. I just made Reese cup brownies for her. She loves peanut butter cups. I know that. So that is what I made her for her birthday. I'm going to get the garbage out. I'm going to get the clothes put in the dryer. I'm going to run the sweeper. And then I'm going to get dressed and sit and drink some coffee while I wait for her. Hello, everybody. So I don't even know where to even begin this morning talking to you guys. Yesterday, I shared my recipe that I made in my crock pot. It was really, really delicious. Everybody enjoyed it. My friend had a really nice birthday. We went to Hobby Lobby. We went to a store called the Drug Emporium. Basically, the way to describe that store is, it really reminds me of the old-fashioned Murphy's 5 and 10 store, if you've ever been to one. It has a lot of nostalgic items in it like you cannot buy anymore. They have the older perfumes. They have things that you can't get other places, you can get there. So, different things. They have jewelry, they have gifts, they have a lot of WVU and Marshall University stuff. They have t-shirts, they have men's clothes, socks, and then the one half of the store is sort of like a little mini Whole Food, if you will. Just a little mini organic grocery store, and it's the only place here that I've actually found that actually has any type of organic grocery store remotely close to what I had when I lived in Memphis. That is one thing I do miss, is being able to go to like a Trader Joe's or a Whole Food or a Fresh Market. They don't have that here. First of all, I don't think most people could even financially afford to even shop at a place like that. As far as I know, there are none of those types of stores here. So this is day 2. And what I decided to do was, I'm not putting a video out Sunday, which is today, because I didn't really video a whole lot yesterday, just my recipe. And I just thought that I would put my Saturday and Sunday together and put it out Monday for you guys. As a video, because there just wasn't enough content to really share. So we had a lovely day. We had the soup. We enjoyed the brownies I made. Her and her husband was here. They left. So her and I left here about, what did we schedule it for? We scheduled it for, they came to be where we wanted to go by 11. They came and got us about 10:30. Then we were there from 11 to 2:30-ish. About a 2:45. We got home a little after 3. And then her husband came over, and then I served dinner and dessert, and then we just kind of sit and talked. So there really was not much to film. I want to show you guys what I bought yesterday, but to be totally honest with you guys, they're Christmas presents. And so I can't. I can't share it on here. But I did find a few bits and bobs for Christmas, just small stuff. I found a birthday present for one of my kids. And yeah, so that was the extent of my day yesterday. We had a really good time though. We really did. And then I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. I came downstairs. I tidied the house a little bit. This house is lived in. Our heat has gone out. Our heater is not working. So tomorrow when we get up, we have to call the furnace place and get a repairman to come because it's going to be like in the lower 40s, upper 30s at night. And we're definitely going to want to have the heat on. So as of right now, no heat. It sounds like it's doing something, but it's not blowing. It's not doing anything. And so, yeah, bummer. So my husband just went upstairs for a minute, and we are waiting for our friend to pick us up. We are going to go to the Bob Evans Festival today. That's the reason why I got my country clothes on today. We're going to the farm. So yeah, we're going to go out today. They're having a festival. It keeps clouding up here a little bit. They're saying that there's chance of showers. However, my phone does not say anything about showers. So I don't know. We're hoping to eat there and take a browse around because they usually have crafts and all those kinds of things. I want to buy apple butter because the apple butter that I bought at the Pumpkin Fest, I did not like. I did not know this, but some people, when they make their apple butter, they use Red Hots in it. And I do not like Red Hots. I do not like them. I don't like the way they taste. And they're just, I just don't like them. Anyways, if you like it, that's your thing, but it's not. I just want real, authentic apple butter. I don't want that in it. I don't want that. It had like a real cinnamony candy taste. I don't want that. I want the apple. So today I'm going to get it from Bob Evans because they have the best apple butter. I'm also hoping to see if they have pumpkin ice cream and a apple dumpling. They're known for those. So yes, very, very excited about going to the Bob Evans Festival. If our friend can ever get here, he was supposed to be here at 10. He did text me and tell me that he was running behind, so we will see. But we're going to get on our way, and I'm going to try to share as much as possible with you guys in this video. And I may have to put music to the background, of the video. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we can see. But they have all kinds of the crafts and different things to see, eat, animals. They always have a little petting zoo area. We always love that. I've got my hand sanitizer packed because because of the animal touching. But yeah, let's see. I did get my hair did last night, so gray is gone. I painted my fingernails. I tell you, I have the hardest time. And with being visually impaired, it really is hard for me to paint my fingernails. But I think I've shared this before in another video. But this is my favorite brand of nail polish. This is a Sally Hansen, but it is the gel nail. And what I do is I buy what we used to call back in the 80s and 90s a frosted color. I don't know how well you can see this color, but it's kind of frosted. If you are not completely perfect, it does not show up when it's frosted. So you can make a little bit of mistake and it's not really showy that you made a mistake. And so, I forget what this is called, something midnight, I think. I don't know if my phone will pick up on what that is. Maybe it will. I don't even know if I'm holding it the right way. I will look at it again. And if I didn't, I will put it in the description box. I bought that at the Drug Emporium. Everywhere that I have gone, I have not been able to find a Sally Hansen gel nail in the frosted. And I'm sure that they call it metallic or something else now. But me being 90s girl, it was frosted. Do you remember the frosted lipsticks and all that? I still love it all. I don't think it'll ever go bad with me because first of all, it reminds me of my grandma because my grandmother always wore light pink frosted nail polish and she always wore a pink frosted lipstick. And every time I see a frosted color, I think of her. Also, too, she loved like a zebra print or a tiger print of some sort. And if you look in my closet, it's full of it. And it's because I think of her every time I see that, material because she loved that so much. And I think I kind of share the same likes with her. But anyhow, yeah. So metallic or frosted nail polish is the way to go. I am going to make sure I have everything in my bag because he'll be here shortly. And I'm going to take you guys along. So come with me to the Bob Evans Festival.
Way down the center. On your mark, get set, go.